All right, I wanted to make a video highlighting how much this car cost me to operate. I have all the figures that I wrote down on this pad. This is a 98 Saturn SL. It has like 130,000 miles on it right now. I bought it with like 95,000 miles, and I'm just gonna give you an overview of basically how much this car costs to operate on a per mile basis with all the costs included. So the first thing I have is I've put 35,000 miles on it. Okay. The car cost $900. That was the purchase price. So this car was 900 bucks. The registration was $500. That's for 3 years of registration and the transfer costs. So the tabs are like $80 a year roughly, and then you have to pay the tax on the transportation or on the transfer. So worked out to about $500 for that. That goes up every year, obviously, that you have to license it. The insurance is about $400 a year thus far. So that's $1,200 total for 3 years for just basic liability. The oil changes on it, I've done about 8 oil changes, I think, at about $60 an oil change. It comes out to about 500 bucks. And then the fuel is the biggest cost. I got a big bird poop stain right there, that's okay. The fuel is the biggest expenditure. I've driven 35,000 miles at about 38. Sorry, that guy's, I got the wind going and I got the Harley in the background. 35,000 miles at about 38 miles a gallon is what I estimate I get in this car. About 38 miles a gallon is 921 gallons of fuel at an average of roughly, sometimes I pay more than $4, it usually is more than $4, but sometimes it's less. That comes out to $3,684 just in fuel cost for driving 35,000 miles on this car. So you divide your cost of $6,784 divided by 35,000 miles, you get an average cost per mile of 19.4 cents per mile for driving this car. So that's pretty low, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to basically beat that on a mile, what it costs to operate a car, you know, per mile. If you factor in all the insurance, the gas, the oil change. I haven't had to do a ton of maintenance, so that cost might be a little low. It might be closer to 25 cents. But once you start having to change the tires and do any sort of repairs, okay, it's just flying. Some people just come flying through here. Once you have to do any sort of repairs, changing your tires, doing bigger maintenance stuff, it's gonna obviously add some cost. I haven't really had to do anything major yet. So there's my calculations, 35,000 miles, total cost of about $7,000. It comes out to about 20 cents a mile, roughly. Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more.